Good evening, everyone. Treasure Troller here from the partially mask-wearing militant state of Michigan. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Uvalde and the butterfly effect from Uvalde. So with a lot of schools concerned about student safety, or I guess more of an emphasis on student safety, school districts are looking to find ways to keep the halls and the classroom safer. And in Georgia, and the second largest school district in Georgia, it's in Cobb County, so it must be by Atlanta. School board just recently passed on a 4-2 margin to allow certain employees to carry guns in the school, or additional employees to carry guns in the school. It's a very non-specific, I guess you could say, well, whatever was passed. Doesn't really say it. They did say it wouldn't be teachers, but they were going to allow more employees to carry guns. And with a little bit of surprise to me, there were actually protesters at this meeting that they wanted them to table this and bring it up next month. They wanted to further study the school board to further study the issue. Now you would think that having more people with concealed weapons in the school would make the parents and the students feel safer, but with this group, no. And the blowback really comes from Uvalde, because they've seen what happens when you have trained professional law enforcement individuals that are there to protect and serve. What happens when they enter a situation where an active school shooting? They stand around and they wait for more heavily armed people to come in. There was also, and I'm not sure which shooting it was, I can't remember, but the security officer at the school ran in the different direction from the shooting. So I have to wonder, I mean, there doesn't seem to be, up until Uvalde, there didn't seem to be a lot of, I guess, negative surrounding having more armed employees in the school. But Uvalde has really put a damper on that. So I guess what this means is they want more, I guess you could say, safety devices put in. The door locks and stuff like that, which for this school district, the second largest, I believe they said, I'd have to look over the article again, but there was like 140 buildings. It would be millions of dollars to put that in place. I don't know of a school district, there's probably very few school districts that can just write a check to get that done. Increase people's taxes for it? I don't know. I don't think right now is the time to be asking people for more money. But it's definitely, it's, you know, an objection it's directly from Uvalde. And I guess you can't blame them. You can't blame them for saying, you know, you put these people in here to keep people safe, but when all hell breaks loose, you want to stand around and wait for someone else to come in and do the job. So I kind of understand. But, you know, a little bit of the human factor in it is always going to be the unknown. But it's probably better than what they currently have. And these people that were protesting, I wonder if they were worried about school safety until the school board brought it up and they talked about putting armed people in the school. Did it just now come up? So I think Uvalde is going to be a very difficult objection to overcome for school districts. But I'll still, as much as they want to blame Uvalde police and how cowardly they acted, one of the safety features that, even if they go through and they're talking about spending millions of dollars, they're going to say, you see those two doors over there? Well, they need to be locked all the time. And when one of them is used, and that's how they enter into the building. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be the last one to forget that the door that's always supposed to be locked wasn't locked because someone decided to go get treats out of a car for it or food. So I guess that's the butterfly effect at Uvalde, where someone who decided to use a door that's always supposed to be locked pretty much put a lot of this in motion. So I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to excuse the law enforcement and their actions, but I'm not going to forget that door. So with that, this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.